Hello, hello, and welcome to some more Marble Island Roll Game Dev. You. I don't need, I can't close you, okay. So I want to first make a new level. So, today's plan is to try and make a better island. New island, I'm gonna call it for now. Okay. Hang on, let me open it and work on it. Wait, what? Oh, okay, it's already open. Hang on, what'd I do wrong? Hang on. Delete that. Why is there no... Oh god! I'm already making mistakes. How do I I wanted to preload it with, shit. How do I add the ground texture again? Can I open both in order to look at both? Nope, you're only allowed to have one open at a time. Shit. I'm trying to remember how I did it. At least it loads the... Oops. I know what I'm doing. There's no landscape. How do I add a landscape? Shit. Hang on, I gotta go find the... Where's my phone? Let me look at my island tutorial. I'm doing something wrong. It's been a while since I made a level, okay? Jesus Christ, YouTube Short. I hate, even when I didn't have YouTube Shorts open as the last thing, every time I open YouTube, YouTube Shorts is open. Pisses me off. Alright. How did I do this again?
Hello guys, built-in was up and create a brand new project. The existing Unreal Engine project. Go to basic and click create.
Hey,
But this tutorial will work with any other Unreal Engine project that you have. So go to the file, new level, and we're going to go to the basic and click create. Before we
there we go. That's what I was forgetting. Alright, create. Delete new island there. File. Save current level as. New island. Alright, and then from there...
So we need to go to File, Save Current Level As, and then go ahead and name your map and save. Okay, now we can go ahead and make this form. We're going to create a landscape. So to do that, we can go to the select mode and change this to landscape. If we zoom out here, you can see the main grid that represents our landscape. You can increase the overall resolution. Also, the size of the landscape is 1009 by 1009.
I feel like that's going to be a good enough size for what I need.
I'm going to a little bit of a smaller landscape, 505, 5 with a pattern.
Oh shit.
Yeah, check
Okay, yeah,
box.
enable
Now
other
we
layers was
create.
on. Okay. I think from here I should be good. I just had to remember those first few steps again. Dun, dun, na, 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 na. You wait for the thing to fucking load it all in. Oh, hang on, is my music looping? It's not set to loop. Let's fix that. I love the 9/11 meme down in the corner there. Always with the 9/11 memes. Why won't Unreal come back up? Unreal. Okay, there we go. Whew. I was scared for a moment there. Alright. We're just waiting for it to load. Everything's okay. No need to be worried. Why did it minimize again? Okay, reason to be worried. It keeps forcibly minimizing itself. Oh, an error came up and then Unreal opened in front of it and hang on. Out of memory, trying to allocate rendering resources. Make sure your video card... What do you mean out of memory? This is a fucking VR-ready computer. Unreal. Unreal. Please respond. I can't do anything. Oh, and it's gone. Oh, and crash report. Well, let's relaunch Unreal. Sorry, this might take a moment. I just want to make video games. I just want for me to make video games. Man, I'm really happy with how the webbed art looks. Very nice in my opinion. The little spider there. Cute little spider me. Waiting for it to load. Waiting for it to load. Waiting for it to load. Unreal Engine. I don't know if I'm gonna be editing this part out. Getting random crashes is part of making video games. You're getting the authentic experience. Yup. I mean, it was triggered by me trying to generate new terrain. So I'm assuming my computer just like, I asked it to do a thing and went, no! And just aborted. Just like, what am I doing? I was meant to play Job Simulator VR, not do this. I'm scared. This isn't what I thought I was being made for when they birthed me from the computer womb. I'm waiting for Unreal to launch, sorry. I guess now's a good time to mention, hang on, is this worth mentioning? Hang on, let me look at my notes real fast. Yeah, so this video goes up before, there's a vote that ends on July 30th that, it will be very important to many of my viewers, because it will dictate future for both Twitch and YouTube. Since we're getting all caught up on our art, like, the next art stream is going to be the Marble Island Roll art stream, and after that, I will have done art for every single game I've beaten on the channel now. You know, so we'll be all caught up on everything. And, because of that, excuse me, because we'll be all caught up on the art, I'll need a new Tuesday series. And so there's a vote going on the Discord of what people might want to see as the next Tuesday series. So head over to the Discord and vote on that, because 1, that'll be a new series playing on Tuesdays on the YouTube channel, and 2, for the Twitch people, that'll be a new series that I stream once or twice a month. So, go get your votes out. Still waiting for Unreal. Oh, okay, hang on. We're back! Yes, reopen everything from before. And now we're waiting. What's that error there? Well, I'd love to check it, but currently, we're waiting for everything to load. Quality content. This is one of the series I'm a little less concerned about if it's like super entertaining, because like that's not the point of this. Like all my other things, the idea is I'm trying to be entertaining and fun, so I have on in the background. This is me trying to do something and asking for help and input as I do it. Orb. Alright. Open the new island map. Hang on, give me a second. While that's loading, I'm just quickly checking something that, hang on. Sorry, slight distraction on my end. Hey, Sheeves. Nice. Everybody go follow Sheeves. They're a fellow content creating friend of mine. Okay, distraction out of the way. Sorry about that. Let's get back to new island. Let's delete this thing. And let's add landscape. And create this new terrain. Yay, it didn't crash this time! Part of me wants to stream the thumbnail creation process, but I'm almost done into sickly. I stream even when I'm sick. I don't have a you know, content is content. I feel like people will enjoy it. Okay. Now we've got our terrain. Actually, I wanted to do something. I wanted to add another layer into here. I wanted to pull... Hang on. How did I do it again? I need to go to my content browser. Hang on. Where is the... Hang on. Where's my sand stored? Here we go, they're in here. So is it as easy as... Is this the one I wanted? And let's figure out which one it was that I wanted real fast by getting down. Yeah, I want the thigh trampled beach, or tie trampled beach. Which is this one. And I need to pull in... which things was it? The texture... And the... I believe the ones I'm going to need are going to be... This... And this. I believe that's what I need to pull into here. I hope I'm doing this right from my memory. Let's make a copy of this. We plug this into the basic. I'm working off memory here. And this goes into the normals, also by referencing the other things down below. And let's move all of this up here. And I need to give this guy a third option. How do I do that again? I need to increase the multiply amount by adding a third one. Shoot. And I also need to make this have a third thing. This one is easier, because it's as simple as that. And I want to... Want to expand the... There we go. Okay. Connect this here. And this down... down here. Is it as simple as just updated thumbnail? Let me go take a peek at that, sheeps. Let me look at my Discord. Ooh, that's looking nice. I do still, you know, again, this is personal taste. I think that all of the names and logos should be on the far left. Although I guess that's where you're going to put the episode numbers, so it's fair to tuck them far to the right. Alright. Did I do this right? Or have I made a mistake? Let's find out. Am I remembering this right? Oh my god, I really hope I'm doing things correctly. Why am I getting 2 grass layers appearing? Delete that layer. Yes. Fuck. What am I doing wrong here? Something's not loading up correctly, clearly. Oh, hang on. That looks kind of right. Why is it all bleached out? What have I fucked up here? Oh, fuck. Shit, what am I... I'm in the prior of... Does terrain have material or material instance assigned? How do I check that? Does the terrain have the material or the material instance? Why isn't it letting me update this? Or hang on, or do I gotta change this here? In here? Thank you, Distros. Distratos. Distratos. God, why can I never say your name right? Distratos. Yeah, I made the same mistake last time, and I'm trying to remember how to fix it. So this is the... Why are these stored in different areas? Oh, content browser. I didn't fuck up anything over here, right? I think everything here is correct. When you have the map open, I believe it's the drop-down shadow, or shown below the content browser tab in the top left. Hang on, when I have... It's the drop-down shown below, where currently says landscape mode. Okay, I want to switch this to selection mode. No, I want to switch this to... Oh, here we go. Hang on, was that the fix? There we go. And default physics material. Why is nothing showing up? Now it's not all blurry, so I fixed that, but it's weird that it's not... Alright, how do I fill the whole map with the sand? Last time it just did it on its own automatically. Also, they're not overlapping each other. I think I set something. I think I've done something wrong because they're not deleting the old things. From memory, I think maybe right-click the layer and it has two options where I press the top one. Fill layer. There we go. But now I'm having the problem of I can't get rid of the sand here. Do I gotta... Oop. How do you erase? Why can't I get the sand back over top these? Oh my god, and also, why is it moving so slow? Honestly, hang on. It's gonna be faster if I just do this. Let me... How do I add the player into the map? Selection. Content drawer. Player ball. Where's the player ball? Is the player ball in? Ah, there we go. Alright, there we go. We're in the world and we're working correctly. Yeah, I like the sand I'm using. Do I like the sand I'm using, actually? It looks a little dirt-like. Maybe I should have used a different sand. Okay, hang on. I think I like this one more in hindsight. So let's just pop these out. Pop these in. This goes to base. This goes to normals. Man, it's real easy to update the textures, which I appreciate. Oh yeah, that's a much nicer looking sand. Let's... That should make the sand look less tiled and repetitive, right? Wait, why didn't it... Oh, shit. I was changing the terrain, not the texture. How do I change that again? I did it last time. And why can't I... What am I doing wrong here? I can't get rid of the... I can't make the sand redevelop the grass. Which is a big thing that I'm trying to do right now. Man, the camera moves agonizingly slow. Why won't it go back over? What am I doing wrong here? I'm getting the rock to go... I did something wrong in the setup here. How do I reopen their thing? Hang on. Clear layer. Clear layer. Clear layer. Fill layer. But the problem is... Rebuild material. Here we go. Rebuild material. How do I reopen the layer info? Because I can't... Clicking it doesn't reopen the thing. Because I think I fucked something up when I set up the layer info. Here we go. No weight band should be unchecked on all these, I think. There we go, there we go. Edit. No weight blend. Edit. No weight blend. And now, when I paint, say, the rocks, or the grass, they all overlap each other. There we go. There we go, I fixed it. Haha, big brain, big brain. So now... He streamed. What did I do previously to make it so that the tiling was less obvious when you're in-game? Because right now... you know what? I guess the tiling's not too obvious. I'll fix that later on if I feel the need to. Alright, next thing we need is to get the water in. And I do that by... How did I add my water again? Water body ocean. There we go. Wait, hang on. Why is it not letting me... Come on. Oh, not what I want to do. I'm trying to grab those node points. Oh, I see. I gotta select this. There we go. Nope, that's not... Alright, you know what? Whatever. I got what I need. Now let's go to landscaping. Sculpt. Flatten. Brush strength. Brush size. Okay, why is it not elevating things above the water level? Fuck. Why can't I get stuff to raise above the water level? What am I doing wrong here? I fucked up something with the water body ocean. And it's not letting me move. Okay, I see the issue that's arising. For some reason. Why isn't it letting me bend the thing like it did last time? What am I doing wrong? I'm fucking something up. God, my brain, I hate this stuff. I gotta find my old tutorial video and relook at it. Look, I have it open right here. Oh, my coffee's gone.
Control C to undo that. This little blueprint icon. Then underneath the blueprint, have tool set this small little triangle here. And this is a basic landmass. We scroll down now. It's going to sort of this landscape. Our island adds some this breakup. Add a bit. It's so fairly free that you can.
Show me the water part.
Going to have this black shape, but don't worry to add or landscape. All you have to do, roll up to the easy build system, or the materials, instances, arrow icon to assign it to mode, head over to the paint, and now you can see
Here we go.
The fall off angle. You can see we can easily go in and adjust angle, fall off of our landscape. So I think that looks a little bit better. So now that we have our landscape material applied, let's go ahead and add some water. So to add the ocean water, with this cube plus icon, and then down in the all classes, you want to search for ocean and select the water body ocean. Now if you don't have the water body ocean, you might need to go to plugins, so go to edit, plugins, search for water, make sure that you have the water plugin enabled. You might need to restart the project.
Shit, what's not? Oh, what the fuck? Dude, I hate how sometimes... Why is it sometimes I just can't move the camera? I was moving it a few seconds ago, and now I can't. The camera's just decided it's not movable again. Oh, I don't understand why that happens. I wish I knew why. I can't undo far enough to undo all my mistakes here. Fuck! Get rid of the ocean here. Get rid of... I'm letting myself get angry and worked up. I need to relax. Program slowing down. I'm just mad at myself because I dicked around and now the undo function isn't letting me go back far enough to undo my dicking around. Right, this tool. Flatten. Let me just make sure. Yep, height's exactly where I want it to be.
And then we can go ahead.
So he did drop menu, all classes. Water body ocean. Why isn't it letting me edit it?
Water body ocean, drag, drop it into our scene. So you can see it added this nice ocean to our level, but it ended up ruining our landscape here. So what we want to do to fix this is we want to go ahead and select these points and just go ahead and bring them in like so.
But why it won't
And
let
now
me select the
to
points that
this
he's
down a
selecting?
bit.
What is happening?
And then to undo what it's done to our landscape, we can go over to this landscape water brush manager. So in the details panel, if you scroll down to the very bottom, the details, underneath these settings, we have this effect height map. We can uncheck that, and now you can see.
Okay, there we go. Water body ocean. There we go. And now I just got to grab the water body ocean. Move it up. There we go. Now it's letting me select the points. Oops. And if I need to play with this later, I can. But now I've got everything I need to start sculpting my island. There we go. It only took an hour to get to this point. So now let's raise some land up here. Oh, Jesus, that was, turn the brush strength down a little, please. Maybe not by that much, because I can't even tell if I'm actually sculpting now. Oh, wait, I turned the size, not the strength down. Fuck. Jesus. Flatten. Dude, why isn't the camera moving? Why? I need to move the camera. Getting me heated. Unreal Engine can't move camera in editor. If you want to test the scene... No, I don't want to test the scene in... Come on. How do I unfreeze... You probably accidentally locked it. No further elaboration. This viewport. future. I discovered that deleting the save in intermediate folders. Why isn't it letting me move my camera? Okay, let's just do this. Let's load old island and then reload new island. Still can't move my camera. Why can't I move my camera? And I'm getting... Hey. You can right-click on it and select transfer. No, no. Okay, I'm able to move up and down now. Why is it stuck? Oh, okay, it's not stuck. It's just at the lowest fucking camera speed. There we go. That's much less annoying. I'm trying to get as close to the water level as I can. Also, hang on, I want to make it the less wavy water. How did I do that again last time? Ooh, actually, I really like how that looks, but how will it affect the player? Oop. Hang on. Player start. Move that up, please. See, what upsets me is the buoyancy doesn't move with the waves. So as much as I want to have crazy waves, it looks really bad. If somebody knows a way to make it so that the player buoyancy will move with waves, let me know. Because I would love to have a more wavy ocean. But, for now, the best solution that I know of is to just smooth the water. But I would really love to have a wavy as fuck ocean. Alright, now then. Can I just get a top-down view? I guess I can't, huh? Oh no. What is happening? I've lost control again. Alright, let's just click in content. Okay, hang on. Okay, there we go. We're in control again. I feel like the map's not as big as I would want it to be, honestly. How would I make the map bigger after it's already been made? Alright, let's just fill this out and see how it feels. Drop the player in. Let's find one corner, and then we'll see how long it takes to get to the other corner. Because that'll let me know if my island is far too small. Hang on. Let's actually do it like this. Player start. Selection tool, please. Oh, not the up and down. Oh, actually, how far up above the... There we go. And now let's just... So now we're right near one corner of the map. Just to dip away into the water. Why aren't I floating anymore? What happened to the buoyancy? Oh great, I can't get back on land. I don't know why I'm not buoyant anymore. If anybody knows why that is, please let me know. Alright, now let's just see. So, it's at... Recording session's at 51 minutes, about to be 52 when I start. How long does it take to get to the far end of the island? Alright, we hit 52 minutes. But we were already almost at 52 when we started the test. Is that too small? Oh, what? Buoyancy's working again. Okay. I won't question it. I don't know. We'll feel it out as we sculpt the land out. It turned the camera movement down again. Oh! I made it too fast. That feels good. Alright. So. I want the player to start at one end of the map. So let's... Let's start mopping out the starting area of the island. So the player would start over here near their home. Mold all this out. Oh my god, that must be what I did to mistakenly change the scroll speed. Thank you, Distros. Disteros. And that's where the player's like, family village will be. So this is where the player starts off, over here. In this little alcove here. Now let's... Shit. Yeah, camera, please. If you want to play test some specific area, if you click the triple dot drop down to the right play button, there should be an option to start from current camera. What? Hang on. Oh my god, that's so fucking good to know. Thank you. Where's the smooth tool? Right here. Alright, let's just smooth out all of this. So yeah, we got the starting wall at the edge of the player's home. Honestly, these feel way higher than I meant to make them, all this. Scale can be a little hard to read. This is much bigger than I meant. So let's take out our flatten tool. Flatten this about here. Smooth all that out. How does that look? Much less high. Honestly, though, I do think I still want to go a little bit lower, but let's just curve around here and see how it looks when I do it over here real fast. That feel like too high of a wall. I think I want to go a little bit lower. Shit, that's too low. Oops. Flatten. When you have the flatten tool selected, there seems to be an option called flatten mode, which is set to both. Does it have an option for to only lower / raise? Oh, that would be interesting. Hang on. This is far too easy for the player to get up, which I don't want them to. Flattens to the angle of the click point. I don't want that. Pick value per apply. Constantly picks new values to flatten when dragging around instead of using the first clicked point. I'd rather use the first clicked point. Combined layers on. Use combined results of underlying layer as an input option. When not checked, it will only use data to increase currently selected area. I need to have a steeper fall off. That's what. Hang on. Just changing the fall off make it work better. It's far too easy right now. Sharp at the center, smooth at the edges. Of the drop-down list, which currently says both. What are you referring to? I don't understand what. Oh, I see. Flatten mode, both. Raise, lower. Okay. I see. So yeah, that would be a very helpful thing to have. Flatten closest with terrain. That I don't think I need that right now, because right now I'm just trying to make this wall, but for future reference that will be very helpful. Too easy to get up still. So we need to raise this a little bit. Let's up, 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 up. Flatten tool. And we charge. There we go. Now that is the sheer rock wall I needed. Let's go all the way to the far end of our home beach area. Swing around. And full speed at it and see if that gets us up. Not at all. Perfect. So that means I want to move that around here. And for right now, just doing that here will be fine. And now we're going to massively increase the brush size in order to make all of the rest of the game map that height. Don't worry, we'll add beaches back in later on. This is just to give us something to work with. Yeah, see, right now we're doing what I'd call the fun part of game design, which is me just playing with virtual clay. Oh, new update to the thumbnail? Let me go check. Yeah, Sheebs is talking about their backrooms campaign that I'm a part of. They're working on the thumbnail and I'm giving them a little bit of advice. Oh, the cowboy hat. I love the cowboy hat. Ooh, and the recording in the corner is very smart. I like the little recording symbol. And the new film grain effect also adds a lot to it. Honestly, I almost have a small recommendation. Looking at your thumbnail. Sorry, I'm looking at a thing none of you can see. But Sheebs, you should turn the black text blue and frame it in white to give old VHS vibes. Alright. So now let's smooth all of this out. And let's do some gameplay. So now if I roll over here, even with the diagonal speed trick, because I purposely left in the factor that when you move diagonal, you go faster, because that was a thing I very much enjoyed in Marble Blast Gold. You know, it's one of those little, like, speedrunner techs that I feel like is fun to keep in. Oh no, I can still make it up there. With the speed boost tech. That tells me I need to go up a little bit. This is creating a much more vertical landscape than I was expecting, but I kind of don't mind it, especially once that's all painted up with rock textures. That's gonna look great. Alright, come on. Outlining in blue, because everything I'm seeing shows white text on blue background. Make both and send both to me. You know, that's what I always recommend, is if you can't decide between two color schemes, do both and see which one looks better in the end. And ramp me up. Oh god, yeah, what the fuck? Something I did in this change made it so much more of a sheer rock wall. Yeah, that feels good. Keep sculpting. Do. Let's get a bigger size. Ah. I mean, then I would say at that point, if it's too much trouble, don't bother. Trim these edges again. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna ultimately price this game when it's done. I'm gonna make it probably pretty cheap. Like maybe a $15 game. So right now, I've trapped myself in a big old bowl. Yeah, it really adds a lot to the visual aesthetic. Oh my god! You could gain too much speed. Also, I still want to figure out how to turn off the motion blur. I hate it. Honestly, I'm at the point where I think I want to slow down the speed that the player ball can move. Where is that controlled again? Oh god, it's been so long since I did this part that I don't even remember where the player control is stored. Linear damping. Where was that stored? Oh, I remember. It was stored in player controller. Get forward vector. So let's bring this down from 1000 to 100 on all of these. Oops. Alright, and we'll see how that feels. Because the simple fact of the matter is the player is just too dang fast. That's way too slow now. I figured it would be. Let's go for 500. That feels too slow. Still. Let's go with 7. Oh no. I fucked up something. I said I fucked up. I made it so there was no forward function. Alright, that feels like a happy medium. And now when you combine the two, you won't go nearly as high. Yeah. And so I can get away with dropping that cliff height down by a little bit. It's like, let's just fucking try our hardest to get up this wall. So I think I can now get away with just a slight drop in height. Here. And yeah, this is slower, but it's not like unbearably slower, I feel like. And it's gonna help the map feel a lot larger. Alright, yeah, this feels like a good speed. So now let's Bring all of this to the height. But over here, what we're gonna do is bring the height taller. Because I want a higher cliff over here over the village. Mainly because I'm going to be having some crazy jump stuff happening here. Alright, and now let's get the smooth tool. Smooth all this out. And now the player, at start of game, has their big old beach area here. They go up here. Over the hill. And the lower speed is going to facilitate me making more difficult terrain change stuff. And then down here is the village. Yeah, this is where the player home village will be. Alright. And then off over here, reflecting that area, is where we're gonna have the volcano. So let's just get to work on that. I want the volcano to feel obscenely large. Hang on. No, we need to stick with a smaller brush size in order to help make it feel more natural. And the volcano, by the end of the game, will be the highest point in the game. Just keep adding on here. That feels like a pretty good thickness. Give it some legs. Now start to elevate the center a little more. And now put a big hole in it. Oops. How do you go down? Shift click to lower, okay. Now, it's not the most elegant volcano shape yet, but we're just roughing things out still. Let's see how that looks from player perspective. The more the game goes, the more I'll fine-tune environmental detail, the more the development goes on, you know? Come on. on. Yeah, look at that. That feels suitably intimidating. It feels like in most parts of the game space, and once we build up, it'll be visible in some way in the distance. And I do feel like this is a long enough travel distance, especially once we fill the environment with a lot of like twisting turns in the path and forest trees and stuff. I feel like this is gonna work good. And the decrease in player speed has definitely done a lot to help with that, what that process will feel like. And real quick, let's just... Right there feels like a good spot. Look at that, and yeah, you'd be able to look back at the land and see your home in the distance. Perfect. You'd realistically be able to see the entire island from the peak of the volcano, which is what I'd want. Alright. I think we're getting a pretty good, like, layout of the map here. I think in order to start figuring out details more, I'm going to need to be able to get in plant life and stuff. But hang on, let's real quick do some texture work. Where is the... Why aren't I seeing the textures? What's happening here? There we go. It's like all of this can be grass. Okay, it's doing that thing again, isn't it? Where it's not replacing, but just mixing, huh? Am I crazy? Or maybe it's just that the grass is paler than I remember it being. I think making it the base layer of the environment might have been a mistake. So it feels like I'm having that issue again where the texture is like overlapping rather than replacing. And I want it to be replacing. What is happening? Why isn't it... It's mixing the two rather than just putting one over the other. How do I remove the base layer paint and make the base layer a blank black? How, or why is it not... What am I doing wrong here? Is that the problem? Oh, that was the problem. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Alright, let's get a nice big brush. Give all of this land just a little coat over of this for now. Then grab the rock layer. And don't worry, I'll more fine-tune what I've done here later. This is just to get us a baseline starting point for all of it. Alright. I think I also want to get, like, an asphalt texture in here at some point, and a dirt road texture. Are some things I'm gonna need. Paint all this. Maybe I'll get a basalt texture for the mountain as well, to help it pop more. That doesn't look too bad. I kind of like that little bit of grass creeping over the edge. So I was curious and Googled, supposedly you can adjust the brush size by holding down Control, right mouse, and then moving the mouse left and right. It's not seem to do it. Alright. Now just carefully. Alright, and so before the start of the next stream, I think I'm gonna need to figure out how to import some models and find some models I like the look of in order to continue the work on the project. And we're nearing the end of this episode. We're not quite there yet. And now I want to get the smooth brush. Ooh, that's a problem. Remove all that. Ugh, come on. Why is there grass peeking through there? Oops. Smooth. Whatever, we'll deal with that at a later point. Or we did on the smoothing there. I'm having this problem where when I smooth, it bleeds the grass effect down, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't know. We'll work on that later. What's some other stuff I know I want to do terrain-wise? So I know I've done this elevation here. And I want this to carry through to most of what's happening over here. But then I want it to be that there's sort of a... Hang on, let's bring all this around. But then I want like a bowl going on here. Maybe something like this will look good. And then I want to go even lower. Yeah, and have a lake in here. And that'll be one of the features of this area, is that lake being present. Meanwhile, over here, I want to do a similar thing of... doing something like this. And there will be some areas over here that get low again, but we're just like meshing out a starting section. Hang on. Because I want, you know, the early game, a big part of the early game is going to be this region over here funneling you to the tunnel, you know, because I talked about it last time. Starting gameplay loop is you start in your little home over here, go over to the village elder, then make your way up here, you know? Mm-mm-mm. Do a little bit of this action. We're just getting the very basic shape of our island figured out, you know? That's very close to the water, right? Yeah, that's what I want, because this area is going to become a waterfront for the town eventually. It feels small when you're looking at it from above. But then if I drop my marble in, like let's just do this, right? It feels very small. But as we drop in... Oh man, it feels like we fall pretty slow, but it only feels like we're falling slow because of how high up we actually are. Oh, that's cool. When we're off the ground, we can't... Oh no, we can move the player still. And then you realize, like, whoop, hang on. This actually feels pretty big. This feels pretty dang big. I just take this lake, for example. Looks pretty small, but once you're in it, this is some Lake Hylia-ass shit. Is it right size? I feel like the map might be too small. I feel like the map might be too small. How do you make the map bigger once you've generated the terrain? Does anybody know? Let me look this up. God damn it, stupid fucking phone. Keep typing in my password and it's like, that's not your password. It's like, what key did I hit wrong? How do I expand the size of my pre-generated terrain in Unreal Engine? You can create additional landscape inside the landscape tool. Just create the desired amount or mountain size, then place the landscape. You could also click your existing landscape and increase.
Today we are going to create a
No, stop. I didn't want to play that video. Stop. How to increase the size of my map, Unreal Engine.
Scale and resolution to Unreal to get all the scaling based off my resolution and 5-ish kilometers each tile here. Ignore like the oddly shaped tiles. But basically, what I can go ahead and show you is if I just fly over here to this tile right over here, select it here, and we can actually go ahead and zoom in here and play. Okay, so.
Okay, this isn't telling me what I'm looking for.
This one tile.
I'm just getting things where people are like, look at how cool of a map you can make, and it's like, this isn't what I'm looking for. I'm trying to increase the size I already have. Oh, found this bit from search. Select the landscape tool in the model section. Alright. Select the manage, use drop down, select change component size. Hang on. Select the landscape tool in the model selection. Boom. Select manage. Still looking. What do you mean in here? Landscape. In the model selection, select manage and change components. Use the drop down and select change component size. I'm not finding the manage section you're referring to. This will bring up next to sculpted paint. Oh, okay, I see. Manage. Thank you very much. Add. No. Use the drop down and select change component size. This will bring up options similar to when you created your landscape. Probably best to save first, though. Resize. Here we go. Aha! Oops, hang on. This just upscaled the entire thing. It doesn't feel bigger. That's not actually making anything bigger. That's not actually making it bigger, that's just changing how the terrain is controlled. Hmm. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting one of those annoying things where everybody's just like, I made a very big terrain. I'm like, I'm not looking for how to make a big terrain. I'm looking at to make my existing terrain bigger. How do I expand the size of my already generated terrain Unreal Engine? How do I expand the size of my already generated terrain Unreal Engine? These are all the options available under resize right here. None of these I don't even know what this is changing. And I'm telling it to expand. Tell it, hey, selection times 2. And then it doesn't actually change anything. I think it's just increasing the environmental fidelity. Like, hang on. This will be a good area to drop ourselves into test, because when I was here earlier, this was very small. Yeah, and still just as small as it was last time. People are saying you can create additional landscapes and just add them on, but that's kind of not what I wanted to do, but that might be what I need to do. Okay, but then how do I move this whole thing? Now that I've created it. I can't move it after I've made it if I put it in the wrong spot by mistake, for example. How do you move a landscape you have created in Unreal Engine? Not to another project, just in general. There is a terraform component in the details panel when you have selected a landscape. Expand that and see if you can change position. Oh. Nope, this is me selecting to create a new again. Okay, so I can manually do it. But what if I want to drag and move it? Also, what the fuck am I moving here that I don't want to be moving? Yes, you can move the whole thing. No further elaboration on the form. I hate that shit. Or, so, can I do this? Yes, you can. Not gonna tell me how, asswipe? That shit pisses me off whenever it happens. It's like full of people responding going, I found somebody asking the exact question I'm asking. Oh, can you move a landscape once you've created it? Yes. Yes. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you're able to move it. Yeah, you can move it. Yes, you can move it. But nobody telling him how to do the thing he's asking how to do. Like, are these people assholes? Alright, well... What? Okay, I can scale the whole thing up. What if I only want to stretch it partially? Is that not an option? Also... No, hang on. So let's scale up by 200%, even though that's not really what I'm going to be looking for. We can drop ourselves in. Okay, now I've made a much bigger version of the map I've already been in. Pretty sweet. Yeah, look at that. It's huge now. So dang big. Okay. Now, is that going to cause a problem? Because I'm noticing it's not inside of this box. It doesn't look like it's going to cause a problem. Okay, I think I just found the solution on my own without any help from people online who don't know what they're talking about. Well, they know what they're talking about. They're just being fucking dicks about answering the question. I'm just going to go... Actually, I kind of like the 200% bigger. But what is this box, then? Okay, if anybody knows what this box is, please let me know, because I want to know if it's important. And now we've made a much bigger version of our map. I think we will continue editing the world map next time. Because elements of this I'm going to keep the same. Like, I'm going to keep the volcano just as fucking gosh dang big as it is. Because I like the volcano being gosh dang big. Oops. And I think a twice as big map is definitely a welcome choice, or a welcome thing to add. Yeah, look, you can visibly see how much bigger this is. Even though in the distance it all feels roughly the same as it was, it is, like, very different. Hang on. Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe the movement tool would be somewhere else. But you know what? I don't need the movement tool now, so it's okay. Yeah, look at that. The lake is so much bigger now. This is definitely a worthwhile improvement to have been made. Oh. Oh. We're not floating again. I don't know why the... Alright, somebody please explain to me why the buoyancy is always fucking up, because it feels like sometimes it works exactly as intended, and sometimes I'm not floating at all. And I don't know why. Oop. Oh, yeah. We will edit the map more next time on Gamedev streams. But I need a little bit of a break, so I will see all of you in the next one. Love you all very, very much, and ta-ta for now.